Hey dude, where the hell is Sneaky Pete? Sneaky Pete, a Pete, a Pete, a Pete, Pete.
Where in the world is Sneaky Pete? A Sneaky Pete, 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 Pete. Is he in the bathroom or hitting the vapes in his living room? Does he live in a trailer park? And is he live on giant everything?
Yeah, where the hell is the Sneaky Pete?
Oh, here he comes right now. It's Sneaky Pete, 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 Pete.
There he is. There's Sneaky Pete.
What's going on, the Think Dank guys?
You're looking at it, bro.
You're on like a no weed thing going on or something?
Well, I can do weed. I just can't vape or smoke. I had a tooth pulled, so.
Oh.
Well, Troy, you can always use suppositories for your weed, so that'll always
Ooh.
work.
Could. I've never tried one of those, but I've heard they're wonderful.
That'd be an
They're
odd
there, too,
sesh. Well, bottoms up, you know.
Let's all hit this at the same time.
I'm feeling it, man.
I think I need to grind.
I bought some bud today. Yeah, we do need to grind.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Betty White. You need some time to grind.
All right, we're gonna hit this thing here. Is that what we're gonna do?
You gotta give me a moment. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some
What strain you got?
pink strawberry gelato.
Now I gotta grind some.
I just pulled out a nug, dude.
Now I gotta grind some.
Now I gotta grind some shit.
Let me grind one up.
I didn't get
I
that
broke
joke.
out, Pete. I don't know what you warmed up today, but I pulled out my Riptech glass and bowl, and I got the heater up here. It's not really tuned. I'm not expecting a killer session from it because it needs to be tuned, believe it or not. But
Really?
this vape is a full commitment to glass only vaping, man, and it's kind of unique that way. I dig it. This is probably a 20+ year old design now or something.
Wow.
I mean, it's exact, the Ripmaster heat one.
Look at that.
That's an all glass spiral path around a soldering iron. So you just get
Wow.
and so it's a heater cover, one big ass piece, and it's the most intricate piece of glass I've ever had, and had to get it just right on here. It's funky, but at any rate, then you go right into this bowl with a glass screen in it, and it's just all glass. It used to be what I would only break out for like special occasions until it got to where I had to tune it. But anyhow, we'll see what I get. This is a bigger bowl than I was hitting earlier, so. But the taste is usually great on this thing. What'd you heat up?
And now there's a 50% chance I break this before the stream is through. But
Holy crap. Look at all those keck clips.
I was just seeing how excessive I could get this set up here. It's an 18 male. So then I got an 18 male to 14 female adapter, dry herb catcher, and then mini nail drop down adapter that I just found. I didn't even realize I had this. So I had to set it all up at the same time. But just before we started the stream, I dropped a beaded J-hook of all things.
Oh, fuck.
So I'll be finding beads for the next year and a half, probably. Actually, I should hit my flower wand with this wacky setup. I'm sure everyone wants to see this, see if I can break this or not.
Dude, you might.
I don't.
This will be interesting. Something's gonna snap, bro. Something's gonna give.
It's not looking good. I'm not gonna lie, but I've already committed. It's like I'm like Michael Scott. I'm too far gone. I gotta go with it now.
Orange brilliant cut. God damn.
I know.
Gorgeous grinder.
It's the nicest one I've seen them make.
It's a kick-ass grinder.
Sneaky Pete, the old flower wand. Is that the ball vape of choice these days? Is that what your heaviest hitter?
It's definitely one I reach for a lot. The only thing I don't like about it, I don't love this.
Yeah.
The silicone condom kind of thing, just because it moves
around.
Like
a preschooler. I feel like a preschooler every time. It's like you can wrap my whole hand around it. It's just
turn
like
it the other way.
Turn it the other way.
You got it backwards on the stand. No, your handle was fine. Your stand was backwards. No, go back to what you're. Yeah, there you go. Dude, we were doing our show on the damn thing, and I had it the way you had it, and I was complaining about it the whole fucking show. And then afterwards, I got an email from them, and they said, "Hey, man, just flip that thing around. It works."
Thanks for the tip there, Jerry. This is
Good
great.
Right?
Oh wow, look at that. Now is that the wireless cannabis hardware system?
Yeah.
What
They
do they
call it
call
ZenLeaf, right? ZenLeaf, Troy, is that what it is?
Yeah, ZenLeaf. So this is the Jane,
Oh.
and then there's also a diffuser one
Wow.
called the Mary. So this one fits on shovelhead bowls.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And there's like 5 different housings. So there's all sorts of
I like
varieties.
how the setup there, how it's all just like the controller and the housing all in one like that. That's pretty slick.
Me too. I love the big heavy metal footprint. You know,
Yeah.
like I had to like move things around my desk and like, oh, here we go. You know, like that thing is not gonna get pushed
Heave it
off,
down.
or it's not gonna slide when something pushes against it. You know.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Jerry, you're totally right. Like this, this stand, I love this vape, but like they cheaped out at the 11th hour kind of thing. You know what I mean? Just on the finishing that could have made it really slick. It's just functional.
I'm with you. I will say on their behalf that they were mostly going for function, obviously, and when you turn it around, it works. And also, they are the one fucking company that's put one out where they focused on, let's not put the head against the metal so that we're drawing more heat away from the head. It makes it harder to stabilize. So they were like, no, I give them props. At least that solution, which I don't like, functionally is great because that head is isolated. It doesn't have any kind of heat drip or leak anywhere.
Yeah. No, I really like this one too. You get just fantastic airflow on it. Like, they all have really good power, but it's just, and the other thing I really, really, really like is the titanium bowl. I'm such a glass fan, but I love this titanium bowl. Like use
have you
this
tried
thing all the time.
Have you tried the Screwball? Have you tried the Vapvana Screwball?
No, I haven't.
That one, it has really good airflow, and it has a fucking bad. I think it's probably one of my favorite bowls out of all the ball vapes.
Is it metal or glass?
Yeah, it's a metal bowl. This is the bowl for it, and it's what's the term? It's like a truncated cone. So it's not like the shovel head where it's straight up vertical. It's cone shaped and it's big.
Yeah.
Holds
that
a lot
looks
of
like
weed.
you could shove some flour in there.
Yeah, you could load it fat, and then the screwball itself has like little gem cuts in it, like 2.5 millimeter, I think is what they are.
Yeah.
So there's a shit ton of like convection power, and they sit real close to the top of the bowl, so you got like a ton of radiant heat and the conductive metal surface, kind of heat.
Yeah.
It's a performer. It's a great one.
It doesn't scorch. It's right on the weed and it doesn't scorch. Like I really thought I wasn't going to like it, Troy, and instead it doesn't. Like it does what you and I both want. I think it's pretty cool.
I was gonna say it's been an interesting year for ball vapes are just getting ever more popular, and then this year where you really start to see the wireless ones come in the next step, the evolution. I just really feel like sometimes it's almost like they figured out an ideal way to vape weed, and like this could be like an appliance, you know what I mean? It could be like a mass produced product like this. You buy it Sears or wherever that exists anymore, because it's just like such a good effective design. And they're all just slight variations of each other, improvements in this aspect. This one works slightly better than this, but the general idea of this setup here just works so good.
I totally get you. I want to vape a bowl. I've got my herborizer. I'm going back to my herborizer now. So
okay.
Do you think I can vape through my nose? But hear me out first. When I told the dentist that I vape a lot, she said that I can't vape after the surgery for 4 days, and then she said you can vape through your nose if you want, but probably not the first day. She said. Well,
I think you should. You want to get like a Volcano hybrid whip, turn the air on, and then you just breathe in. Then you're not having any suction if your mouth's open, right? It's only.
I also don't want the vapor in my mouth because that'll get like dry socket.
Oh, I see. Okay, I think it should work.
Yeah, if you want to vape, listen to me because I'm going to tell you to do it.
I'm going to have a Venty bowl.
I'm not sure that you should, but I'm going to tell you to do it.
I mean, people seem very into the idea. Snort a dab. Ooh. Wow.
Wait, you're gonna do a venti through the nose?
Yeah.
Then I too shall do a venti through the nose. Oh yeah, what temp you on? I'm gonna go a little low. You're doing yours, right? You packed up with me.
I'm observing for the time being here. I want to make
Okay,
sure
well,
that
all right, but when in
both
Rome,
you guys
motherfucker,
survive.
we're doing ventis through the nose tonight. So come on.
Dude, that first hit made me feel like I floated off my chair. Like made all the edibles kick in like instantly.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I'm talking
I
about.
love that.
I got it that time. Oh,
Oh man. Oh man. Oh, that was damn.
Surprisingly, it's not as bad on my nose as I thought it would be.
You guys are really like breaking new ground here. You're doing like the first sort of venti nose sessions, setting the proper temperatures. You know, maybe this is going to be a thing.
This will fuck you up, dude. I like this.
That's
This is a
pretty
new way to vape. You might watch me do this a lot. Oh, I don't think I want to do this all the time because it'll dry out your nasals. You know what I mean? But I'm getting big hits through this.
Yeah, you are. It's ripping pretty good. To have a ball vape like this that was just torch based and portable, like that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Tempest.
Well, I want one of you
There you
guys
go.
to torch this.
The Tempest.
Is a solution.
Dude,
yeah.
have you seen the Tempest?
Not in person. No. Do you have one?
Yeah,
it's
I do
dope.
happen to have one right here.
So that's the best. Okay. Wow. Pretty
So
cool.
this is
all vape right there.
Do you have the revolve stem from Mad Heaters?
No, I don't. Not anymore. I had just the Gen 1.
Well, same idea as far as the intercooler with the triple threat three ways to cool, but this is the
Yeah.
other end with the cap. And see, there's
Okay.
the balls
Wow.
in
So
there.
it's got a decent amount of balls in there.
Got some balls
Got
with
some
like
balls,
a
man.
with like an anvil size or a
Huh.
little bit bigger,
That's
maybe.
kind of cool.
Yeah, with a badass cooling stem.
So no click, I guess. You just know how.
There's
The
a
finished
little-
version will.
Oh, there's
The finished version's gonna click. This one doesn't.
this one
Oh.
has a little indicator that moves into the
Okay.
zone.
like a
Let's
hippie
see if
pipe
I
sort of
push that
thing.
zone. Kinda, yeah. A little thing that moves when it gets to the
Okay.
lines. It means it's
Hmm.
ready to vape.
How long do you heat it up for?
Not very long.
Like
15
Dynavap kind of thing?
seconds.
Well, right now they're running it in the because it doesn't have a click. You know, they're telling you here's the protocol to get to where you want to be, and it's
Yeah.
in the heat wand. The iSpire wand. It's in the iSpire wand, and you basically auto heat that sucker, put it in there, and run it till it times out at like 600. And so you put it at 600, do that, and there you go. Yeah, through the
We
nose.
don't.
And then after that, you can figure out what you're looking for on the
That's
heat.
cool.
But the version that'll be in stores or on their site
Yeah.
will have a clicker on it. So,
Well, that's pretty cool. I like that. So,
So are you using the Venty a lot, dude? Are you using that a
yeah,
lot?
the
Or where
Venty
is it for you?
is my go-to portable for sure these days. You know, it's just the thing I like about it. I would say more than anything is there's a number of things I like, but I just really like how smooth it is. It's just I find it's that like the Bickel tickle. It's I really find I don't get that with this thing like virtually at all kind of thing. So for me that's a huge plus.
Which airflow do you have it on?
I go max.
Yeah,
all
wide
the
open.
way.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I just can't see any. I've tried to find a good reason not to, go to the medium, go to the low, and it's like, this is better like
It's
this.
so comfortable.
Yeah.
It's so comfortable.
Well, it's really akin to hitting a volcano bag. Like it just feels very similar to just
like
breathe as much as you want kind of thing.
With the Mighty, I always felt like I had to hit it pretty hard and power through it to get the hit that I wanted.
Yeah.
And fighting it, which I didn't really realize it at the time, like just that little
Yeah.
of hitting the Mighty.
Pulling it.
Makes it a little bit more irritating than it needs to be. And
Yeah.
with the Ventyyy, it's so open. Yeah, but it's just like breathing. It's just like,
Yeah. It's just free and clear.
and dude, I find I can vape full bowls with like 3 coughs.
Are
You know?
you guys using dosing capsules at all?
No, fuck those
No.
things.
No. Have you tried it with them though?
I mean,
lately.
the Venty. I haven't tried
Yeah,
the
the
Venty with it, but I've done the Storz and Bickel thing with him plenty.
Yeah,
I guess I have tried the Ventyyy with him. The very first
been
time I tried the
using it
Ventyyy in Germany was
just because I
with the
hadn't
most
tried
successful.
it. I've tried them lately. It's like, it's okay. I don't think it's better. It gives you more. I notice more resistance for sure. So,
Oh, do you?
know,
Okay.
yeah. Well, I'm excited to get the filling chamber adapter for my hybrid. I don't have like the small one yet. Only the full, because this is a big chamber.
Yeah. Just you'll probably let it sit a little longer, or maybe run a protocol where it pumps it for 5 seconds and then sits for a little bit before it goes, because the insert works, but it is a heat sink, man. It'll take away a lot of the first fruits of the heat.
Makes sense. Did you guys notice how full the guy was filling the Volcano bags at the event there? Like, was it just me, or was he like filling them? I've never seen someone fill a bag. Like it blew my mind. I like every time I'm like, oh, I thought they're gonna blow.
We talked about this. I remember. I fill mine the same way. Like I fill mine until it's making like stretch mark sounds.
Why? It's just gonna blow out the back, man.
I don't know. Like I like feeling that like, oh, it's about to blow kind of thing. You know?
I haven't tried those XL bags yet though. I think that
Me
would
either.
be probably
No, fuck that. I've had a party bag before and blown it up, and no thank you. I want my fresh vapor. So I'd rather have smaller bags and just blow them and toss them, blow them and toss them, blow them.
We promised an update on the search for the planet of the vapes as well.
Oh,
didn't
yeah, we had some fun with that.
Searching for the planet of the vapes. Let's explore the universe.
Are you prepared to discover
All the feelings that we have for each other. Searching through space. The planet of the vapes.
Captain's log. Stardate 7/10/69/69. We've been searching for 4 years and we still haven't discovered the planet of the vapes. I'm beginning to wonder if this glorious utopia even exists. A place where vaporizers grow on ancient trees and dank buds erupt from volcanic cracks. Our mission is clear. Make contact with the planet and send data back to Earth.
Dude, you're not the captain. It is me who is the captain. Stop doing your log in the public areas, it's fucking annoying. Where's that music coming from?
Jury, we've been vaping on this styrofoam cup all night. I don't fucking know.
Greetings, Troy and Jerry. It is I, your arch nemesis, Sneaky Peter.
This guy always cracks me up.
Hand over all of your cannabis consumption devices or prepare to be vaporized.
It looks like Troy and Jerry are in a bit of a pickle. Tune in next week, motherfuckers.
Searching for the planet of the vapes. Let's explore the universe.
Are you prepared to discover
All the feelings that we have for each other. Searching through space. The planet of the vapes.
There you go.
Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious.
Oh, cool. Sneak Peter, man. I love it. That's the best, man.
That was man, oh man, that was hilarious. Like I was, oh my lord, man, oh man. So you guys pulling out your terp hammers quite a bit? Is that on the permanent desktop rotation?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's always ready to.
yeah.
Hopefully,
It's a classic.
The terp
Not on
hammer,
right
yeah,
now.
that's what I've got over here. That's what I'm taking my dabs on, and that's what.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's funny, the hammer doesn't get in there very often, actually, because I use it for dabs so much. Like I don't want to use anything else for dabs. Like that's
need another one.
right.
Another
Because
dab ready.
I would use the hammer, but
Yeah.
I want to
What
dab.
do you? What do you? What do you always vaping with?
usually whatever we're playing with, man, you know, like, I mean, we usually got a focus, you know what I mean? And so I try to beat up the Ventyyy a lot, you know. I mean, you and I have been beating up the Ventyyy for our own purposes, so
Yeah.
you know, beating that up. I'm glad to have the herborizer back on. I still haven't hit this fucking bowl yet.
Wow. Herborizer.
The herborizer is great. I broke it out the other day. I don't even remember why. Because honestly, I mean, it would still. I haven't hit this thing in a while because of all the ball vapes we've been beating on.
Well, I mean, that's why it's nice to have a collection. You know, I mean, that's why people are always wanting to try the next vape if you haven't tried it, right? Because it's like they all hit a little different, you know, and they all have a little bit of a different place in your lineup, right? Even if you have multiple ball vapes, they're not identical, right? I mean, you're not going to build two different things that are the same.
Right.
Right.
They all kind of fit into a different purpose, like a different intent. Like I pulled out something with the diffuser, like the shovel head bowl.
Yeah.
At nighttime when I want to like, boom, I want to shut my shit down and go veg on the couch.
Yeah.
But dude, in like the morning when I wake and bake, I don't want that type of high. So I'll use what I've been doing is I've been using the Jane injector with the Lotus bowl. So the Lotus bowl is real small and I put it away. I can't show you right now, but it actually fits inside. So it's like a micro shovel head bowl that goes inside here. So it gets a little bit of that conduction roast, but it's super hyper convection with all these balls. So
it's like a mini flower pot, isn't it?
Yeah, dude, it just fucking rips, and it's a really small amount of herb, so it's like a great microdose.
Yeah,
you know, and I get a ton of vapor from it, and just get like the perfect amount of like morning, let's fucking go kind of high.
Let's do this. Let's get this going, kind of thing.
Yeah,
I usually like to hit the Volcano before I in the morning. My first bowl of the day, I usually hit the Volcano because I usually go to the gym in the morning. Work for me.
Okay, so you're using the Ventyyy regularly.
Yeah.
You're using the wand at home.
Yeah, the flower wand quite a bit. Terp hammer, the Venty, and then my anvil. My anvil definitely makes its way in there. I've been using the woodwind. When's the last time you counted your collection? Like, have you ever fully counted, or do you just estimate?
I think if I estimate it right now, it's probably around 400. Yeah.
That's like, you could probably power a car. Like, you could probably build a homemade
Maybe
Tesla
more.
or something like that. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't have that. I don't have that many, but I'm sure I have a good, healthy amount. Sometimes I like to go through just the old, like I have these bins back there, and it's just old like components and stuff like that. Just a baggie that had all the parts of like an old, the Hayes Square and stuff like that. And just go back through time.
Yeah.
Last time I did that count, somehow I stopped counting, and it was right, and it was right at 100. And 100, when I was counting then, it had to be a completely different vape. Like all the PAX 3s counted as one, the PAX 2s all counted as one. That kind of
duplicates,
so,
right?
And so all the Vap caps were counted as one. I did that, and it was really funny. I got it to 100 vapes, and it was right about the end. It was only dry herb vapes. I wasn't counting any box, mod, jack, squat. No, it had to be a that kind of thing. And that was back when we were doing modern cannabis, or when you and I just started. So if that's where I was then. And I think you've probably got more than me. I'd say that on your shelves, I probably saw easily 200 completely different vapes.
Wow.
and then, like you said, Troy, if it was dupes, and we're counting like all Dynavaps as one, then I mean that might be. Well, easily 4, maybe 5 or 6. It gets lunatic. It really does. Like
it does.
Count all my volcanoes is one. All my mighties is one. And that's
yeah.
How many unique devices?
Wow.
That would be a good
but
count.
if you counted how many units that he has, that's kind of out to lunch, And you just stop counting after a while. Like I don't know, it's just endless. The vape said the website says what, 900 vapes, 2 guys, 900 vapes.
Wow. Hold on here. There we go. You guys hear me rummaging through all my drawers and madly throwing things. This is one of the very first, like maybe the second one I got for like someone sent me to review kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hit Vap. It was one of the harsher units I've used, but but kind of a neat. It's obviously designed to be like a flask, right? Kind of a neat design, neat profile. But it was so harsh. Like it was, because this is probably, oh god, this had to be right after I started my channel, which I think was in 2015 or it was 2014. Like it was some time ago. So like devices were not, people are spoiled these days. You know what I mean? Like when you used to get a vape back in the day, it wasn't necessarily easy to use. I wondered the whole time, I'm like, is there something wrong with this, or is it just terrible? Right? Because it was just that harsh. But we're so spoiled now with like vapes are just like so generally good, at some reasonable price points too.
Right. And they actually work like at those reasonable price points. Like, yeah, I'm with you, man. So,
and they're not too harsh.
Yeah.
Like that's a big, because I remember like back days, like, oh man, you had to really, really want it,
Totally.
I think this thing is going to change the future of all of the cheaper portables. Like I think people are going to start aiming at this thing and what it does with that airflow.
Yeah, I agree. It's just a really, really good device. Like as soon as I used it the first time, I was like, oh, wow. Well, guys, I got to get heading for, it's almost time for me to eat, but that means it's time to hit this thing through the nostrils. So let's give this a go. And then,
did you already pack it? Or
I'll be a good sport. I appreciate you guys having me on the show. It's been a good time. It was great seeing you guys down in LA. It's always fun to get together.
Always fun.
Is there any tips you guys have that I should know?
Yeah, make the seal. Make sure you plug one side completely. You don't have to stick it way up. Just get it in the edge and then tighten your nostril with your other finger.
Jerry really blew some big ones. There you go.
It definitely works.
Oh yeah, man.
And it's good. It's a good idea. If you do have the dental thing, it's like, sure, why not?
Jerry's doing it again. Yeah, I'm so scared of sneezing right now. I'm not gonna do it again.
Wow. Okay, not too bad. It definitely wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna really burn or something, but it was actually like if you just had to vape like that through your nose, it wouldn't be intolerable or anything. It would probably get dry after a long sesh, but if you're hitting like a shorter sesh or something like that, I think it would be pretty doable.
Yeah, I think over time, you'd want to find a way to moisturize because it will dry you out over time. But
lube up the passages, so to speak, sort of thing. So,
well, dude, thanks for that. Hang on, before you go, Emily, did we play everything that we needed to for Pete? Was there anything that we missed?
Oh man,
we're good. Awesome. Have you seen the Ventyyy song? Since we're hitting the Ventyyy, have you seen that?
If I don't know, it sounds familiar, but do you have it? Can you?
We gotta play it.
It's okay.
It's fun.
Hey Venty, yeah, there's something I wanna say. I feel your vapor in my body every time I think of you. Hey Venty, even though you're so far away, I feel your vapor in my body every time I think of you, boy. Every time I think of you, girl. Every time I think of you.
All right. Well, let's end this thing, man. You guys have been awesome in the chat.
Yeah.
We dig you. Love you, man.
See you next Friday.
Catch you next week.